Welcome, 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 and thank you for climbing on board this musical celebration of what is to come and of the work that we still have to do. I'm Reggie Harris. I'm one of the co-presidents of Living Legacy Project. I would like to thank my co-president, Jan Snegas, and the board of directors for creating this visionary program that we've been celebrating month after month, talking about voting rights and talking about the history of people working for, struggling for, and advocating for voting rights. And tonight we celebrate knowing that a week from now we are going to have an event that will shape a future for our nation. And all of you who've been working hard, well, this is your opportunity to let loose tonight, to sing along with us, and to sing into the work that we have been doing and will be doing. Somebody's been hurting my sister, and it's gone on much too long. Well, it's gone on much too long. Well, it's gone on much too long. Well, somebody's been hurting my sister, and it's gone on much too long. And we won't be silent anymore. I don't want to waste a single moment of the time that we have with you tonight. You know that our lives are tied in to song. Human beings are hardwired for song and story. Tonight we're going to celebrate each other. And we're going to celebrate the great work that we have done, the work that we are doing to make this nation more of what it should be. And also the work that we will do, because we realize that whatever happens on November 3rd and in the days beyond, we are still going to have a lot of work to do. But the artists that I've invited here tonight, friends of mine, people who have been long-standing in the struggle for freedom and justice, and singers who have been infusing hope and joy all around the world. We have Melanie DeMore, who is a longtime friend of mine, traveled with Pete Seeger, has traveled around the world with so many other artists. She's been the focus of documentary films. She is a songwriter, a song leader, a director, an infuser of hope. So she will be with us tonight. Greenway, my brother from another mother. Greg lives in Ashland, Virginia, but he's originally from Richmond, Virginia. And my ancestors are also from Richmond. And Greg and I, for the last 5 years, have been doing a show called Deeper Than the Skin that many of you have seen, a conversation about race. And tonight also we have Ysaye Barnwell. I don't have to introduce you to her. Her work certainly has been, well, as part of Sweet Honey in the Rock. And she literally wrote the book on singing in the African American tradition with her gathering of a vocal community on 3 different continents. We have people in the room tonight who know not only what it means to infuse hope, but do it out of every fiber of their body. So let the singing begin. We're celebrating tonight. Be sure to cozy up, have something tasty nearby, and we are going to begin with Melanie DeMore. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, good evening, family. Oh, and Reggie, thank you so much for having me here. Of course, I mean, just to be in your presence and to understand the power in music is food. So you can sing along on the chorus of this. It's a song I wrote called Rise Up. And it goes like this. Rise up, and take your place. Move to the head of the line, join the human race. No more denying, open your eyes and see. You got a right, sure as you're breathing, you got a right to be free. So when that comes around, sing along with me. And you got a right to feed your children and help them grow up strong. How can they face the future if they're hungry all day long? So rise up, and take your place. Move to the head of the line, join the human race. No more denying, open your eyes and see. You got a right, sure as you're breathing. You got a right to be free. You got a right to be angry at a system that has failed, to honor all its people. You got a right to be heard. So rise up, and take your place. Move to the head of the line. Join the human race. No more denying. Open your eyes and see. You got a right, sure as you're breathing. You got a right to be free. And you got a right to be his sister, brother, people, family. You got a seat here at the table. Sit on down right next to me and rise up, and take your place. Move to the head of the line. Join the human race. No more denying. Open your eyes and see. You got a right, sure as you're breathing. You got a right to be free. You got a right, sure as you're breathing. You got a right to be free. You got a right, sure as you're breathing. You got a right to be free. Yes, you do. Just by breathing. So I'm going to pass it on to Brother Greg.
Love that voice. Oh my goodness. Love that voice. Open your eyes. This is a song for someone who opened my eyes. When you're raised a white male in the South, you're encouraged, you're led into a certain blindness. And this woman helped me to see. This is for Rosa Parks. Goodbye, Rosa. The year has changed. The one when you left us, the one you became, the ones who remember your name, and the day you would not be moved. How many tumblers fell into place? How many Sundays just had to wait? How many lifetimes waited away till the moment came down to you? If you were big, strong and threatening, it might not be the case. Like thousands before you, blurred and erased. But you were small and defenseless, the face of grace. The moment came down to you. I can't take no more, I won't take no more, can't take no more, I won't take no more, I can't take no more, won't take no more. Goodbye, Rosa, the year has changed. The one when you left us, when you became the ones who remember your name, and the day you would not be moved. That this happened was 55. I'd been born in Virginia, barely arrived in the bundle my fathers handed me. To their surprise were the ears to hear you. I can't take no more, I won't take no more, can't take no more, I won't take no more, I can't take no more, won't take no more. Goodbye, Rosa, the year now it is my distinct pleasure to turn you over to Ysaye Barnwell.
Good evening, everyone. Wishing you all well, wishing you all good health, wishing you all good times. The song I'd like to do right now is called We Will Anchor By and By. And I'm hoping that that is true. I'm going to sing it a couple of times, hoping that you will pick it up and that you will be joining me as I sing. We will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. Oh, we will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. We will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. Oh, we will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. Now, in the Black church, we do a waltz clap. I'm just going to call it a waltz clap because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? So I hope that you will not only join me because the words are few right now, and because it's a fun rhythm to do, and maybe you'll be able to add it to something else at another point. Here we go. Everybody ready? And we will stand the storm. It won't be long. We will anchor by and by. We will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. Take it up. We will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. We will stand the storm. Oh, it won't be long. No, we'll anchor by and by. One more time. We will stand the storm. It won't be long. We'll anchor by and by. Well, we will stand the storm. No, it won't be long. We will anchor by and by. Yes, we will. And I'm passing it on to...
That would be me, and we will stand the storm and anchor by and by. One of the sayings, one of the readings that we give in the Deeper Than the Skin show that Greg and I do, is one by Malcolm X that says, we need more light about each other. For light brings understanding, understanding brings love, love brings patience. And we are going to have to display an awful lot of patience over the next week and over the next year and into the future. He also mentions that patience brings unity. And it is in the opening of our hearts that we will find that unity. The windows of our hearts. We sit alone together, each from our different world, suspicious of each other, position flags unfurled. So much lies broken between us, lines of connection down. Standing in ruins of pain and mistrust, searching for common ground. So we stumble through our points of view, logic falls apart. In that moment of confusion, we see a place to start. Through the windows of the heart. We sit in silence and wonder, where do we go from here? Frustration dragging us under, no resolution clear. We feel the anger, this desperation to turn this world around. Each of our faces a mirror, searching for common ground. So we lower our defenses, watch them fall apart. In that moment of confusion, we see a place to start. Through the windows of the heart. So we lower our defenses, watch them fall apart. In that moment of communion, we see a place to start. Through the windows of the heart. Thank you. Melanie DeMore.
Oh, that's a beauty. Thank you, brother. That's beautiful. Well, fam, you would have to agree with me that these are times. These are times. And I have a little bit of time with you here. And so I want to share with you, and you can sing along with me on this song. Actually, you'll be able to sing on both of them. And this song is actually an old Gullah spiritual. And most folks don't realize that it's a Gullah spiritual from the Sea Islands. And I really love this song because what it is about, and what it's, a lot of people don't really understand what it's truly about, but it is about that lone voice calling out to be seen. And you must promise me, family, that you will never ever, never ever use the term a kumbaya moment ever again. It has absolutely nothing to do with the song. It ain't a campfire song. It is that lone voice. And this is what's happening all across the planet right now. When people are not seen or don't feel that they're seen, weird things happen. This song is that lone voice out there calling to be seen. Do not leave me in a place that treats me as if I'm nothing. That's what this song is about. And here's my arrangement of it. And I wrote a little introduction to it. And I think about all the folks out there on this planet. If you are a living, breathing thing, you are under stress right now. We are essentially family, all in the same boat, and the boat is leaky. So our job is to sit next to each other and keep bailing out. Bail it out. And these songs like this are food. All around our wounded planet, folks are on their knees, looking to their gods and asking, can you help us please? How do we get so far away from the love you gave? What happened to the light in love? Hear us as we pray. Come by here, my Lord. Come by here. Come by here, my Lord. Come by here. Come by here, my Lord. Come by here. Oh, Lord, come by here. We are crying, Lord, come by here. We are crying, my Lord, come by here. We are crying, my Lord, come by here. Oh, Lord, come by here. For our children, Lord, come by here. For our children, Lord, please come by here. For our children, Lord, come by here. Oh, Lord, come by here. For all people, Lord, come by here. For all people, Lord, please come by here. For all people, Lord, come by here. Oh, Lord, come by here. Come by here, my Lord. Come by here. Come by here, my Lord. Come by here. Come by here, my Lord. Come by here. Oh, Lord, come by here. Oh, Lord, come by here. Well, you know, folks, I have a short one actually that I want to share with you because of the times that we're in. And I wrote this song just a couple of weeks ago. And it happened for me during the time when we had that strange day here in the Bay Area where the sky was just one shade lighter than my skin. It was that weird day with the fires where all the ash and everything was trapped in between the layers. And at 12 noontime, the street lights went on. It was so dark. Such sort of a metaphor about where we are right now. And I went outside to take my daily walk, and people were so disoriented. We couldn't quite feel ourselves. The air was so thick and so strange. And then it occurred to me, I thought to myself, and it's so important for us to remember this at this time, is that it is not what we see, it is what we know. And I knew in all of this that above all of that, that there was sun. It is not what we see, it is what we know in our heart. And so this is a little bit of medicine, a little bit of song medicine, and you probably can pick it up, but I wanted to end my time with this because I just think we need this kind of medicine. And it goes like this. I know there is sun. I know there is sun. I know there are stars in the sky. I know there is sun. I know there is sun. I know there are stars in the sky. It's not what we see, it's what we know. It's not what we see, it's what we know. And I know there is sun. I know there is sun. I know there are stars in the sky. It's not what we see, it's what we know. It's not what we see, it's what we know. And I know there is sun. I know there is sun. I know there are stars in the sky. Brother Greg, take it away.
Beautiful. In Birmingham, we heard C.T. Vivian say about the movement that we knew we had great leadership. We knew we were part of something larger than ourselves. And we knew that it was all done in the name of love. When I get tired, it's like I was dropped into the sea. You could swim your whole life and be nowhere you want to be. Everyone gets tired and the water is so wide. Well, then somebody comes and shows you. They show you the other side. The other side. There was a little man, barefoot and frail, took a walk down to the Ganges. He took a lion by the tail. He made a way out of no way. One by one they saw the truth. He was ready when they told him. They said, history chooses you. We see so far in the name of love. We are standing on, in the name of love, the shoulders of giants. One more in the name of love. And then there was another lion and a lamb. He walked into the heart of darkness, into the streets of Birmingham. He made a way out of no way. One by one we saw the truth. He was already on the mountaintop when they said, Memphis chooses you. We see so far in the name of love. We are standing on, in the name of love, the shoulders of giants. One more in the name of love. In the name of love. In the name of love. One more in the name of love. April 4th, shots rang out in the Memphis sky. Free at last, they took your life. They could not take your pride. In the name of love, one more in the name of love. In the name make a way out of no way. Make their stories live and breathe. And we will never lack for heroes in our darkest hour of need. In the name of love. In the name of love, one more in the name of love. Thank you. So I'd like to turn it over to Ysaye Barnwell, the fabulous.
Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Appreciated hearing it. I'd like to do a song that is a poem by Senegalese poet Berago Diop. And I set it to music some years ago. And I'd like to do it with you, for you now. If you know it, please chime in. If you feel the ancestors' breath in this song, just say, ah, Ah. Listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, ah, ah. Well, those who have died have never, never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the rustling trees, they are in the groaning woods, they are in the crying grass, they are in the moaning rocks. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things than to beings. Won't you listen more often to things than to beings? 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, those who have died have never, never, never left. The dead are not under the earth. They are in the rustling trees, they are in the groaning woods, they are in the crying grass, and they are in the moaning rocks. The dead are not under the earth. So listen more often to things than to beings. Listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the waters. Ah, ah, ah. Passing it on.
Oh, Ysaye. I tell you, the spirit is alive tonight. And I knew that it would be. We all share in the amazing fabric of song, the waves that create for us an atmosphere of change. I wasn't going to do this song tonight. It's one that I am doing to remind us that regardless of what happens, after Joe Biden gets elected, there I said it. After they're taking office, we realize that everything is not going to be fixed right away, and so we're going to have to go back in the streets and remind Joe and perhaps Kamala that they need to pay attention to some things. Our nation was founded on the principle of protest, and even though that protest at the very beginning of America was, it's a long story. However, this is a Malvina Reynolds song that I revived because of our friend actually, Aileen Vance. It's called It Isn't Nice. Some people think that protest is un-American. They are wrong. It isn't nice to block the doorway. It isn't nice to go to jail. There are nicer ways to do it, but the nice ways always fail. It isn't nice, it isn't nice. You told us once, you told us twice. Well, if that is freedom's price, we don't mind, we don't mind. Well, if that is freedom's price, we don't mind. It isn't nice to carry banners, or to sit in on the floor, or to cry out and shout for freedom at the hotel or the store. It isn't nice, it isn't nice. You told us once, you told us twice. Well, if that is freedom's price, we don't mind, we don't mind. Well, if that is freedom's price, we don't mind. Well, we tried negotiations, we tried peaceful picket lines. Well, you said you didn't see us. Hell, you might as well be blind. You say our new ways aren't nice when you deal with hearts of ice. Well, this is freedom's price. We don't mind, we don't mind. Well, if this is freedom's price, we don't mind. 400 years of lynchings, then they knelt on George Floyd's neck. Did you say that it was evil? Did you ever stop to check? No, you were quiet, just like mice. Now you say that we're not nice. Well, if this is freedom's price, we don't mind, we don't mind. Well, if this is freedom's price, then we don't mind. Well, isn't nice to block the doorway. It isn't nice to go to jail. There are nicer ways to do it, but those nice ways always fail. It isn't nice, it isn't nice. You told us once, you told us twice. Well, this is freedom's price. We don't mind, we don't mind. Well, if this is freedom's price, we don't mind, we don't mind. Well, if this is freedom's price, then we don't mind, we don't mind. Well, this is freedom's price, and we don't mind. We don't mind. Melanie, take us into the home stretch.
All right. So I thought I would end this up with Lead with Love. So here we go. And this song I wrote the day after the last election. Okay? So you got, if you're up in your house, get up in your house. Get up in your house now. And just start clapping. And you'll know what's happening. Here we go. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. We gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared, and I'm scared too. But here I am, right next to you. So you gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Keep moving on, cause gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. We gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot front of the other and lead with love, and lead with love, and lead with love, and lead with love.
All right. That was great.
Thanks, Ysaye.
So this next song really is about who we, all of us, are. And I hope you'll join me. For each child that's born, the morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayers. We are our grandmother's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the spirit of God. We are mothers of courage and fathers of time. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy and brothers of love. We are lovers of life and the builders of nations. We're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace. We are the wisdom of angels. We are our grandmother's prayers. We are our grandfather's dreamings. We are our grandfather's dreamings. Well, we are the spirit of God. We are mothers of courage and the fathers of time. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy. Oh, yes, we are. We are the spirit of God. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are one.
I want to leave you with a song that was taken from John Lewis, who could look out of his window, his office window at the Capitol building and see down to the Lincoln Memorial, see down to that moment. And I had to think that he said to himself, it's a mighty long way from there to here. And we are in a place where we've come a long way, but it's still a mighty long way. It's a mighty long way from over yonder. It's a mighty long way from there to here. We're gonna take it, oh yes, one step at a time, so that we can make that walk from there to here. Now when you got a dream, you got to stand up and shout it loud and clear. What's that I'm hearing? It's the voice of the people singing that we will make that walk from there to here. Oh, it's a mighty long way from over yonder. It's a mighty long way, oh, from there to here. We're gonna take it, oh yes, one step at a time, so that we can make that walk from there to here. So that we can make that walk from there to here. So that we can make that walk from there to here.
we can make that walk from there to here. We've forgotten that a rich life consists fundamentally of serving others, trying to leave the world a little better than you found it. We need that courage to question the powers that be, the courage to be impatient with evil and patient with people, the courage to fight for justice. To live is to wrestle with despair, yet never allow despair to have the last word. And never forget that justice is what love looks like in public. From Anne Frank, we have, how wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. And from Howard Thurman, that amazing theologian, who said, don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive. Because, and then go do it. This is what we've been talking about on each segment of our Voting Rights series. Ask what makes you come alive and then go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. It's been a long, hard journey on a winding road. So many have gone before us. They carried a heavy load, but they went there singing as they made their way. Now it's in their footsteps we follow as we work today. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. I know that you're weary. We all feel the pain. Sometimes the actions of the world will try your soul again, but I believe there's a better day, and it's coming our way. That's why we're raising our voices as we work today. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. All around us there's hatred. All around us there's fear. Violence touches our lives and the message is clear. We mourn our martyrs. In our hearts they'll stay. Then we'll sing, we shall overcome and go on our way. We will not rest till the storm is over. Hey, we will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. We will not rest till the storm is over. Hey, we will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground. I'd like to thank my dear friends, Melanie DeMore, Ysaye Barnwell, Greg Greenway, for coming to spend this time. And it's not quite over, because we have a chat room that we're going to invite you to, a after concert party, as it will. You can bring a beverage of your choice and join us in a room. You will find the link in the chat, and click on that link and you can join us for a few minutes of conversation and further celebration. The Living Legacy Project is right now considering what our next step will be. We will have another series. We will have something going on. It'll be a while before we can get y'all back on the bus and traveling to Alabama and Mississippi, Tennessee, and we are planning actually some northern pilgrimages as well. But until it's safe to be together, we will have some other programs that will be coming your way. So we ask you to make sure you sign up for notices on our website, livinglegacy.org, and stay in touch with us. We need your help. And we all need each other. Thank you for spending this time with us tonight. And if we don't see you in the chat room, well, keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being with you all tonight.